Hey, I'm making a real quick video today. I just got inspired to make some car life videos because I just checked out a new channel. The guy lives in his Subaru Outback, like a 2021, Massachusetts. Seems like he's doing he's smashing it. What is his name? It's Ben P. Grace. Ben P. Grace. Pretty awesome. So I thought about that for a long time. Never went through with it. I've never lived in my car. I've just done long weekends in my car, but I thought I would share kind of the biggest tips and tricks that I'd found where I'd really concentrated on making a good system, which is something that they talk about. So, okay, one thing, what he said, even like he eats like one good meal out a day, and that's also kind of what I would plan to do. And it would seem to me, because he mentioned Panera, which they have the subscription coffee service. I know Sheetz would do like a subscription fries, drinks. Taco Bell surprisingly has a subscription. I think they still have the taco subscription and the nacho fry subscription. So all these are like basically like once a day you can show up and you can get something free, like the taco pass, which is hilarious. You get the taco pass for like $10 a month, and you can roll up and get one taco, and it makes sense to the business for people who don't live in their car, because you're going to buy more than that. It'd be awkward to just buy one taco. But it makes sense with the coffee, that coffee every day for 30 days and a place to get Wi-Fi for $10 a month. I mean, that's really economical for car life. So eating one meal out a day. I don't know why, but this is just really nice if you're a cash person. The pocket right here in your driver's side, keep your change there, and that way it's never like you have this massive reservoir of change. I don't know why, but that's really nice. Third thing, talking about the sleeping setup, which is really like 5 different things, but dude, you can make this a lot. Like this dude in Massachusetts, he introduced the no build version, and I'm very capable of building stuff and fitting things in certain dimensions, but I wouldn't build either, because I don't know. I honestly, one of the main reasons is just like cars are made of kind of soft and hard plastics, and to build something out of it, you're going to scratch that up, and you're also going to end up with like sharp wooden edges and stuff. It just doesn't seem legit. The setups I like the most, I'll tell you what I do. So, the space between the front seats, you throw a blanket there, you move the seats up some, so that way, like, people at night, you might even have a street light shining in the front of your car, and they're not going to see you in the back, because they just see a blanket, so it looks like it's dark in there. Something I've only heard one time, but it really works, is if you park right under a street light, you would think that you'd be more visible to people. Well, the outside of your car is, but the light's casting on the top and not into the window, and so people are going to see more of a glare, and they won't see you as much. I go with a $10 camping mattress that's effectively an air mattress or a pool float. It's called a camping mattress. It's probably $10 or $12, and that's pretty comfortable. Like I don't have a lot of complaints with that. That would be something. I have a little hand pump, so you could deflate it and inflate it every day. But honestly, when I've done trips, I wasn't spending a lot of time in my car. I was mainly like going off to parks and stuff, and so I just left it inflated, even when I did my big week trip to Colorado. So, all right, Another thing is that whenever I've done my big trips, of course I'm spending all kinds of gas money, but there's actually a way to do it in car life where you can see a lot of stuff, but you have to be very intentional. I'm more mobile than most people that you're going to see in car life because a lot of times they're just trying to escape rent and bills, so they're living in their car. But I like the thought, number one, for climate, of just going where the weather is good. Give you a good diversity of sights to see and creative places to go. Great outdoor activities. So you're basically enforcing a Mediterranean climate on yourself and your vehicle, which I love that. So, okay. What was the other thing? Okay, so despite being more mobile than a typical person, there's still a way to do it, to see a bunch of different cities, to adjust yourself in your location based on the climate, and not spend a whole lot of gas money. What you have to do is be very intentional. And so when you're in a city, you can actually look up the top free things to do in, Memphis, naming some cities I've never been to, Columbus, wherever, and kind of find an area where there's a whole lot of them. And also within that area, that cluster, find a place that's going to be acceptable to sleep. Don't sleep in public parks, parking lots, or anything like that. It's okay. So you find this stuff. That way, there's a lot of things to do within a few miles of you, and you have your place to go at nighttime. And there's plenty of things to do. So it's like you could spend a day or two kind of within this one cluster, and then a day or two in another cluster, and just work on seeing all these things. That's one of the main motivations I had to do car life at one point. And to be honest, like, I've had people like ask me, like, why would you ever want to do that? Like, you go to Tucson, Arizona, and you still see Taco Bell. It's not that exotic to see like Del Taco. I imagine it's like a Taco Bell. I've never been. You see Target, Hardee's, Carl Jr. It's like, and of course, I mean, that is sort of lame. But the reason I kind of explain it as me getting out and why I do it is like I do want to see things. It's like I really want to look at something and find it unique and different. Maybe there's not that in the retail space as much anymore, but it's still there. It's still a driving motivation. I find cool stuff all the time. I can really soak in the things, and that's how I would like to put it. So instead of going to places where you pay to do things, which a lot of times it's a service that's kind of fed to you. So when you find things that are listed as free, it's not even as much about the money saving aspect as it is like they're things that you go and do and soak in. And so I think that's really like that's sort of my preferred experience, where you can kind of amble about and find your own way instead of having something served to you. So it's just a few things. If you guys like some more videos on car life, what the heck, tell me so, and I'll keep them coming. Y'all have an awesome day. Bye.